Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. We've got a new battle report for you. This time it's going to be Age of Sigmar, 2000 points, Ironjawz against STORMCAST ETERNALS. This is also going to be part of the Malign Portents campaign. We will be using some of the rules from the Malign Portents book, but just some because we're only getting used to it, so it makes sense not to use everything right away to learn it. So we've got a little story going here. The Ironjawz came through the realm gate into Shyish to go to the big war, and the Stormcast already have arrived, and of course the Ironjawz are happy that the next fight is already waiting for them. We are going to play a battle for the pass. Here's one objective, another one is here, over there is another objective, and up here is an objective. Just in case you're not familiar with this scenario, to take one objective you have to have within 6 inches more models than the enemy. This one gives, for example, me with my Ironjawz just 1 victory point. These are 2 victory points each at the end of your battle turn, and this one, well, always the opposite one, it gives you 4 victory points. We already rolled for the Realmscape features. This time we've got Eternal War, so each unit on the battlefield has 1 more bravery. We're also using some magical terrain. For example, this is mystical, this forest here. This one is deadly, unfortunately. This is damned, and this is inspiring. And for this we would be using the rules that are on its war scroll. Let's take a look at the armies. These are my 2000 points of Ironjawz. The general is this megaboss on his Maw Crusher. He is ironclad and has the daubing of Gork. I have 2 war chanters. One of them, the one with the blood on top of these sticks, has the boss skewer. We have a Moonclan Grudge Showman to cast Mystic Shield. 3 Gore Grunters, 10 Brutes with Jagged Gore Hackers and 2 Gore Choppers. Then we've got 10 Outboys with 5 shields and 10 Big Choppers. We've got 2 Spear Chuckers and another 10 Outboys with 5 of them having shields. I'm running an Iron Fist battalion. 2000 points of Hammers of Sigmar. The general is this Lord Celestant here. He's a staunch defender. By his side the Lord Relictor, he can bless weapons. Got the Lord Castellan here. We've got a Star Drake. He has the Silvered Armor of Sigmarid. We've got 5 Liberators, 5 Vanguard Hunters, 5 Vanguard Hunters. Paladins, Retributors with Lightning Hammers and 4 Star Soul Maces. Well, I'm really looking forward to them. 5 Judicators with Skybolt Bows and 1 Shockbolt Bow on the Prime, and the same again. Deployment is already done. The Ironjawz have deployed in their territory here. A unit of Outboys is in here, the Gore Grunters are back there for screening reasons mainly. Here's the Maw Crusher, the 2 Spear Chuckers are here, the Moonclan Grudge Shaman is over there. I rolled Arcane for the Realm Gate, so he might profit from that for his first spell. We've got the Brutes over there. Oh yeah, there's also a War Chanter here. More Outboys over there, and the War Chanter with the boss skewer is behind that tree. The Stormcast Eternals are here on this cemetery or whatever. Star Drake over there at the margin, as far away from my spare chuckers as possible. And a lot of the units are in the Celestial Realm. So it's going to be first turn for the Stormcast Eternals. Hero phase for the Stormcast Eternals. The Lord Relictor is going to bless the weapons of these Judicators here. That doesn't work, and these Judicators are getting the Inspiring Presence. And the Lord Castellan is going to shine his Warding Lantern on the Star Drake. Movement done. The Hammers of Sigmar have just moved a little bit closer to the ranks of the Oruks. Shooting phase has begun. The Star Drake shot his meteor and has already taken out one of the spare chuckers here. The other shooting units are not in range yet. So no charges, no melee. So this is the end of Stormcast turn 1. Ironjawz, turn 1, hero phase. The Moon Clan Grudge Shaman is trying to cast Mystic Shield on the big unit of brutes over there. So he gets, because this is arcane at the moment, he gets +1 here. Well, that's an 8, that's good enough. Here we go. Now Rampaging Destroyers. Need a 6 for that War Chanter over there, which I don't get. I need a 6 for this War Chanter here, which I don't get. Need a 4+ for my General, which I get. So they have moved 6 inches towards this objective. Since this is mystical, I still have to check whether they can do other things here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, because these are befuddled now, and I could have not selected them earlier to move right away. I put them back in there and decided to put this extra move I would gain from him on the Maw Crusher. Let us know if we're doing anything wrong here. I think it should be alright. So now my infantry units are going to profit from the Iron Fist Battalion, the Art Boys get a 5, the Brutes get a 6. Well, and these can't be selected, unfortunately. So just these 2 are going to move on. Okay, they have moved their extra 5 and 6 inches. And now my General is going to put Inspiring Presence onto the Brutes. That's it for my hero phase. I have moved my units because these had to stay there. The Maw Crusher went here to secure this objective for this turn. Otherwise everything has moved a little bit. The Gorgantes are going to hold that objective. The Art Boys are one thing I forgot. In my hero phase, at the end of the hero phase, I put the Frenzy of Violence on these, so they have +1 to hit, but it's unlikely they'll get into close combat. It's -2 to going over these walls here, but they could still make it with an 11. We measured it. My spare chucker is going to shoot at the Lord Castellan over there, because he's a hero. I need 3s to hit. I hit. I wound on 3s. That's 2 wounds because of his lantern on a 3. Uh-oh. That's wounds. That's a wound. Oh no. Oh, that's 2 wounds actually. Okay, we get 2 wounds on the Lord Castellan from the spare chucker. I'm going to roll for the damage here. So it's D3 each. Just 2 wounds. I think someone is pretty relieved right now. So for charges, I will now try to charge with these Art Boys here. I need an 11 here. Well, maybe I get lucky. Let's see this. Nope, that's definitely not enough. And that's the end of turn 1 for Ironjawz. I actually score 5 victory points because I control that objective, and that objective. And the Stormcast Eternals so far control nothing. Okay, now we're going to the initiative roll-off. I think it would be really good for the Ironjawz now to get a double turn. So let's see if Gork or Mork blesses us, or if Sigmar is on his warrior side. Let's go for this. That's a 4.
Sigmar!
That's a 4. Oh no. So let's do it again. Gorka Morka! 4. And a 4. Oh my god. Gorka Morka. No, no.
Sigmar!
4. You have just rolled 4. Okay, so it's going to be turn to Stormcast Eternals. So hero phase for the Stormcast Eternals. The Lord Relictor has healed 1 wound off that Lord Castellan. The Lord Celestant has put Furious Retribution. Well, he's activated it, and the Warding Lantern went onto the Star Drake, and unfortunately the Lord Relictor didn't succeed in putting the blessed weapons on anyone. The movement phase done. The Liberators went over here, and more important, the Vanguard Hunters have appeared here. Another unit of Vanguard Hunters has appeared here, and the Retributors came down on a 3+, and I guess they are heading for that objective. Let's see if their charge goes off in the charge phase, but we'll go to shooting first. The Lord Celestant over there is going to shoot at the Art Boys with his cloak. 3 shots. 4 pluses. That's 2 mortal wounds. That's 1 Art Boy dead. These Judicators are going to shoot at him. 2s and 3s here. Well, luckily the Prime didn't hit. Otherwise, nice. 3s to wound. 3. Okay, 3 up saves because he's ironclad. Come on. 1 wound. Now these Judicators are going to shoot at the Art Boys over here. Okay, the Prime hits this time. Just the 1, okay. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. 5 pluses to save here. Okay, that's just 1 save. I'm putting these 2 on a shield, guys. 6s to save. Yes. Just 1 wound then. 1 wound on this guy over here. Now, the Retributors are going to charge. They need a 9 here to get anywhere. They are not getting anywhere. And the Liberators here are trying to charge. Give it to me. That's an 8, I guess that will do. You can quickly measure it. Yeah, that's good. They are in. These Vanguard Hunters attempt that charge. Over here, let's see. 6 is not enough. And we're going into combat phase. The Liberators are piling in. 11 attacks. The blue dice are the attacks from the Prime. That's looking good. Wounding on
3 plus.
3 pluses. Very nice. 2 with the Great Hammer. So 4 normal saves, 4 ups. That's 2. Going into the shield guy. No, 6. And the 2 wounds from the Great Hammer. 5s. 1. Oh no. Okay, on another shield guy. 2 wounds, 2 damage, so 6s for the shields. That's 1, but another Art Boy dies. Art Boys are swinging back. First the big choppers. 4s here. That's not bad. 3s. Okay, that's 2 minus 1. Let's see them first.
5 plus, 1 we roll.
Okay, that's 2 wounds. Single-handed choppers, 4s. 3s. That's just 1. No rend. Save. And for the boss, threes here. That's one. That's nothing. Okay, we don't need to test for battle shock here because of the realmscape. We all have +1 on our battle shock. I have +2 here and another +1 here. But wait, if they are within 12 inches, I think you still need to check because he gives you -1. Okay, we just rolled and they are good. So that's it. End of turn for Stormcast turn 2. The Stormcast just score 1 point over there. Here I still have 5 art boys within 6 inches of this objective, and the Stormcast, the Liberators, are only 4 here. Hero phase for the Ironjawz. So I rolled for the mystical here. I didn't roll a 1 this time, so they can move normally. I didn't get the Mighty Destroyer's ability off for him, but I got it off for him. He rolled a 6 over there, and he will put the ability on him, so he can move 6 inches. And Iron Fist Battalion, these get these 6 inches in addition, just 2, it's not so great. And these art boys, yeah, they get just 1. But, so hero phase and movement phase done already. So my general has called out the big wall. Otherwise these brutes moved towards the retributors here. They get +1 to hit. From this chanter, that chanter over there gave +1 to hit on the art boys over there. They also got Mystic Shield from the shaman here. Yes, they moved in a way that they are just 6 inches away from this objective, though they are holding it actually. And they moved closer, and he moved closer. That's basically it for movement. Now we go into shooting. The Spare Chucker is going to shoot at the Lord Castellan over there. 3s. 3s. That's a wound, -2. 4+.
Oh no.
No, that's D3 damage. That's again just 1 damage here. So we're getting some charges done here, hopefully. Let's check first for the Gore Grunters here. Let's see. That's a 10, that should be good. The Maw Crusher needs a 9 here. That's not good enough. And the Brutes, let's see, they should hopefully make the charge. Come on! Yes, they are totally in with an 11, a 12 even. Yes, so the Brutes made it in here to kick some butt. So the charges are done. We're going into the combat phase. First of all, I need to check if the Mighty War ability goes off there. Unfortunately, only 5 Ironjawz units within 15 inches of the Mega Boss and Maw Crusher, so I don't need a 6 here. Otherwise, it's fine. That's a 2. That's great. So they get an additional attack for each of their melee weapons and these 2. So I'm activating the Brutes. First the normal Brutes with the Jagged Gore Hackers. That's 7 Brutes. Each one has 4 attacks. I don't have any dice for this. So let's do 5 of them first. Hitting on 2s. And these are wounding on 3s. That's looking pretty good. And the remaining 8 hits swings, 2s. Oh no! Actually rolled 4 misses here. Wounding on 3s. Just 1, so 3 more. That is, if I'm correct, 17 wounds from the Jagged Gore Hakas. 17 saves on a 5+ here for the Retributors. Okay, I can redo that one if you like, because okay. That's a lot that you didn't pass. Okay, so Francis made 5 saves here, so it's at least 4 dead Retributors already. So let's swing with the big ones now. The Gore Choppers are hitting on 3s only, come on. I'll redo this one. Okay, that's 2 misses. Wounding on 3s. 1s. That's 4. Okay, -1 again. You make 2. So D3 damage for these 2. Come on! That's just 2 damage. And 4 attacks from the boss on 2s. Good. 3. Damn it. 2 again. -1. That's 2 damage. Okay. So what do we have here? Piling up dead Retributors there, but I couldn't break them. He still has 3 Star Soul Maces, which are going to do D3 mortal wounds each. And the Prime. Okay, so we just figured that actually we put 1 Retributor too few onto the table. Should have been 10 and there were only 9. So we took 1 back. This is the one who just came from the Celestial Realm. Help from Sigmar. Okay, so which unit are you going to pick now?
The Liberators.
Oh, Liberators. Let's see what they will do.
3+.
Okay. That's 2 normal ones and 1 Great Hammer. Great Hammer first. It's -1, right?
Yes.
So it's a 4+ because of Mystic Shield. Makes it. And the 2 normal ones on 3+. Okay, 1 nut. 6+ save from the shield. Yes, I make it! Okay, so this has no effect on the Arc Boys. So I'm going to swing with these first. Because of the Mighty War, they have 1 additional attack. Okay, the leader, I will swing the leader separately because he hits on 2s already. So the 2 normal ones hitting on 3s. Not too shabby. Okay, the leader, 2s. All. Uh-oh. That's 3s to wound. So many 1s and 2s here. Oh my god! Look at that. Just 2 wounds. Okay, saves. Makes 1. That's 1 damage. And the piggies. The piggies are hitting on 4s. And 4s. Yeah. Not bad, that's 4. I don't think these have range. Okay, that's 3. They do D3 damage because I was 8 inches away. So that's 2, 4, 7 damage on these. Thank you, piggies! That's very nice. Okay, we were a little bit too fast. 1 still lives. Francis was too negative in this one. So this one can still swing back. So which one do you choose to swing back now? The Retributors or this one? It doesn't matter actually.
Retributors.
The Retributors, let's go. Oh, somehow I'm a little bit afraid now. Okay, so Retributors. The blue ones are the Star Soul Maces. That's not so great. That's actually pretty shabby. Okay, that's 3, 4. Is that a 6? No, that's a 1. Okay. Okay, so it's 5 mortal wounds. And this is a 6, right? This is already 2 mortal wounds, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because of the dust smashing thing. Okay, 1 save, -1. That's not a save. It's 2 damage. So we've got 2 damage, 2 mortal wounds, 5 mortal wounds. That's 3 dead orcs. This one is going to go. This one is going to go. Well, that one. My art boys, +1 to hit. So, first, the boss hitting on 3s. 1 hit. That's 1 wound. Okay, wait, you can already save it if you want.
Reroll once.
Oh, you can reroll once.
Nope.
Okay. So, 3 big choppers. Hitting on 4s only, 9 +1 to hit. So, yeah, that's actually, yes, that's 4 wounds, -1.
5 plus. Reroll of 1. Nope.
Okay, 2 damage. And the normal choppers. 3s. Too great. 3. Wounding on 3s. Just 1. No rend. He makes it. So just 1 liberator goes down. Okay, and this 1 prime here from the Vanguard Hunters is going to swing back.
3 plus.
All hits.
4 plus.
Nothing. Battle Shark. These go first. 5. I think he's still fine, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now the hunters over here. He's still fine there. Now, let's see the orcs first. The brutes. 3, so +1. Oh, this might be close. Let's see what I roll. That's a 4, that's 7, including the scenario. They are still fine. No one's running. Now the paladins, the retributors, 4. They lost.
And 5 is 9.
Yeah, and they get -1 because of the boss score here. They're losing 2. So end of turn 2. Yes, the Ironjawz score another 5 victory points here because the paladins just couldn't push through. We go to turn 3 and we're going to do the roll-off. Who gets the initiative? So that's a double turn for the Ironjawz. That comes in very handy right now. Francis is not too happy about it right now when I look at his face. Ironjawz, hero phase and movement phase done. Just quickly going through, he called his Mighty War ability. He gets +1 because of Frenzy of Violence. The brutes also get +1 to hit because Frenzy of Violence. These moved over here. The Grudge Shaman put 1 mortal wound onto the Retributors. And, well, that's basically it. The Grots with the Spare Chucker are going to shoot at the Lord Castellan again, because they want them dead. 3. Okay, 2 hits. 3. 2 wounds, -2. Give it to me.
4 plus.
-2. The Maw Crusher gets the charge. Oh no, he doesn't get anywhere with a 4. Shooting phase, inert bursting bellow from the Maw Crusher on the Retributors. On a 2. On a 3. Nope. Mighty War. Yes!
No!
+2 attacks. Yay! Okay, the Jagged Gore Hackers first, hitting on 2s, 20 attacks because of the Mighty War. Nice. I see one miss. 3s here. So only 8 wounds from the Jagged Gore Hackers. It's 5 pluses, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh. I see
think
dead Retributors.
They are gone.
They are
Bye-bye.
gone. Bye, Retributors. Ah, I'm so relieved. I hate these Retributors. Okay, because of smashing and bashing, I can activate these first. They now have 5 attacks each, so I'm going to activate the normal brutes first. 3s and 3s. Okay, well. He needs to make 5 saves. -1. I guess he's dead.
Yes, it is.
So, and now I can activate the next unit, that is the Art Boys over there, because of smashing and bashing. So because of the Mighty War, which went off on a 6, they each have 2 additional attacks. So first the big choppers, hitting on 4s only, wounding on 3s. Okay, that's 7 saves, -1. 5 plus here. Sigmar here seemed to have helped you a little bit, because that's just 3 wounds. Okay, but I still have others. Now the single-handed Art Boys. 3s to wound. That's 6 without rend.
He's dead.
Uh-oh.
Ah, he reroll once, but it doesn't matter.
Reroll one.
It doesn't matter anyway because
Yeah, okay. So they are gone. And that's already the end of Ironjawz turn 3. It was pretty successful because of the Mighty War and the smashing and bashing ability. I wiped out 3 units in a row, and the Stormcast didn't have a chance to swing back. So I guess this is an example how this ability is meant to work. But to be honest, it usually doesn't work like that. Victory points. The Ironjawz score 5 victory points, giving them a total of 15 now. So it will really be hard for the Hammers of Sigmar to win the game, but we'll play on a little bit just because we want some more action going on here. Okay, hero phase for the Stormcast Eternals. The Judicators got their weapons blessed. They also got Inspiring Presence. And the Lantern shown onto the other Judicators over there. And that's it for the Stormcast Eternals here. Move-in phase, Stormcast Eternals done. This Dark Drake moved closer to this point. And he will probably take on the Art Boys over here. The Lord Relictor jumped across his garden fence, came closer here, and the Hunters over there have also moved, trying to do something this game. That's it. Shooting phase, the meteor from the Star Drake. How many? 3, hitting on Oh, you need to pick 3 units, right?
Yes.
Which units are you choosing?
I'm picking this one
Okay, the Spare Chaka, the Mega Boss,
and this.
and the War Chanta. Okay. Chanta, 4+. S gets the 3 mortal wounds. For 3. Mega Boss on a 4. D3 mortal wounds on the Mega Boss. 3, okay. And the Grots on a 4+. Oh, they get it. D3. 1. Okay, that's 1 dead Grot here. Because of Daubing of Gorg, I have 6's Feel No Pain here. Daubing of Gorg, 3 mortal wounds, 6's to save. None. 4 wounds in total on the Maw Crusher. 2 of these Vanguard Hunters are in range to shoot on the Outboys. 4s or 3s?
3.
3.
4 to win.
1 wound. Okay. No rend.
No rend.
4+. That's not a save, and a 6 for the shield. Yeah, that's a save. The Lord Celestin is going to shoot with his cloak. How many? 2 on 4s. At the Arc Boys, that's 1 mortal wound on the Arc Boys. Judicator's shooting on the Arc Boys. The blue one is the Prime. 3 additional hits.
2+. 3 ones. Wait.
5s. None. First shield. It's a save. Okay, so 2 more damage here. So that one's dead. And that one's dead. The 4 Judicators here are going to shoot at the Spare Chaka. 3s.
Additional attacks.
6 additional hits here.
Finally. So 3 to wound.
Okay, great.
Not bad.
Oh, I guess these Grots are pretty dead. Okay, they are gone. The Star Drake is going to attempt the charge of the Arcboy. He needs a 9 though.
9.
That's 7. I guess you wish you had a command point now, right? The Vanguard Hunters are trying to charge the Arcboys.
8+. Yes.
They are in. Combat phase. The Hunters are piling in to kick the butt of these Arcboys. Okay.
3+ to hit.
Not bad, not bad.
And 4+ to round.
Not
Just
so good.
3 rounds.
Just 3. Okay, any rend? Any rend?
No rend.
Okay,
Oh man.
that's 1 wound. Still a shield left. No, okay. 1 wound. So the Arcboys are going to swing back, not buffed. 3 big choppers here, hitting on 4s. Okay, average. Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds, minus 1. Wait, let me do the boss right away. He's hitting on 3s. He's wounding on 3s. Not, so just the 3 for...
5+.
Okay, 2 wounds. And the normal chopper boy. It's 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 without any rend. That's another wound. So 1 goes down and 1 wound. Battle shock. So the hunters are fine. The Arc Boys are still fine because they have plus 4 in total. And that's the end of turn 3. Well, the Stormcast only managed to get 3 victory points in total, whereas the Ironjawz have 15 now. Well, maybe we are going to see some epic fighting in the next turn, and probably then we will call it a game. So let's see. initiative. Who gets the first turn in turn 4? The Ironjawz. Ironjawz, turn 4. So I've already done the movement phase and of course the hero phase. He's activated the Mighty War. Both War Chanters have buffed him with +1 because of his armor. It's going to be, if he makes the charge, it's going to be an epic deathmatch here. The Arc Boys are possibly going to support him a little bit over there. Gorgontas are practically out of the game now. Otherwise, there is not much to say. He's also Mystic Shielded, so for a normal 2+ save here. So there is chance he will survive the start rake if he gets there. So let's go to shooting first. Should be in range. These are just 7 inches, so he should be in range to get off his inert bursting bellow. So the bellow into him, it goes off on a 2. Wounding on the 3. Okay, that's a wound.
Okay, 4+.
He makes the save. So let's attempt the charge. We need a 7 here, so on a 6 on dice. That's a 7, that's just enough to get him there. So. Whoop. And I will also try to charge with the Arc Boys. They get +2, +1, +3, so they are definitely in. They have come close to attack. So the destructive bark attack, 7 dice on force, it's a mortal wound. So 3 mortal wounds onto the start rake. Combat phase, first the Mighty War ability. I've got 6 units within 15 inches of the Mega Boss, so I'm looking for 6 here ideally. No, 4, that's just 1 bonus attack for them and also for the Arc Boys back there. So my Maw Crusher is going to swing because he's buffed twice by the War Chanter and he's got this Sigmarite armor. He has +1 to hit. So first the normal chopper, 5 attacks because of the Mighty War. Hitting on 2s, all hit. Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. -1. He makes them all. Nice here. Nice saving. Okay, the Riptooth Fist goes off on a 3. That's a wound. That's a hit. A wound on a 3. That's a wound. -2. That's a wound.
Nope.
So D3 damage. Just 1. Okay, 1 wound. The Mighty Fists. The Mighty Fists. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2 still. Wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds and it's -2.
5.
What? Okay, just 3 damage here. 3 damage. And then we got 4 attacks, D3 attacks +1. That's already rolled to the D3, so that's 4 attacks. And on a 3+, it's not so great. I reroll that because I thought so. That's 1 wound, -1.
And 4.
Okay, that's 1 damage. Yeah, as expected, not so great. Star Drake is just not someone to have fun with. Okay, Francis picks to attack with the Vanguard Hunters against the Art Boys.
Hitting on freeze.
Wounding on force, right? 4 saves for the Art Boys. It's no rend, right?
No rend.
4+. Ouch! So how many shields do I have left? So there's still 1 Art Boy with a shield. So let's see if he can roll me 6s. Now he's dead. So that's 3 wounds on them. So I'm going to swing back with the Art Boys. They have -1 to hit because of his armor. The boss first, hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. 3. That's a wound. Big chopper, guys. 5s only now. Not that bad. 3s. Okay, that's 3 more wounds, -1. And 2 regular Art Boys. 5s. 3s. That's 1 without any rend. So 1 without rend and 4 with -1 rend.
1 without rend.
Okay, 3+. 1 wound.
Sigma shield.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
1 mortal wound here. Okay.
1 reroll.
Reroll.
And again, 1 deadly
Mortal
one.
wound.
2 deadly one.
Mortal wounds. Okay, so just 1 damage on the Star Drake, and he just dished out 3 mortal wounds. So the Star Drake is going to swing back. The Lord Celestant up there is going to swing at the Maw Crusher, hitting on 3s. Uh-oh, wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds. Okay, rend.
-1.
-1, that is ignored because of Ironclad, and I have +1 because of Mystic Shield, so 2s. That's all. So now the Drake is going to swing at the Art Boys.
Hitting on freeze.
3s, so that's 2 hits. Wounding on
Freeze.
and 3s. That's 1 wound, minus something. So that's a wound. That's 1 dead. Already had a wound here.
D3 damage.
Oh, it's D3 damage, okay. Just 1, but that's 1, okay. Uh-oh. Sigmar's Rage is destroying everything here. Okay. Jaws are going to bite the Art Boys, I guess.
Freeze, you will eat something.
3s. Ah, just 1 dead Art Boy. Going to take this. Oh, okay. And he has a tail, right?
Yes.
So the tail lashes, and because there are several models, he can't fail it. So D3 mortal wounds, it's 3 mortal wounds. Okay, so that's 1 dead and another wound. No, the Art Boys here are going to swing back. Boss is hitting on 3s. So great. Wounding on 3s, 1 wound. And the other 4s. Just 1. That's another wound. That's 2 wounds, -1. 5's the save here. They make it. Battle shock for the Art Boys. They lost 4, they are on 8. They got +2, they got +3. That means they're on 9. They are fine. And the Art Boys over there, they're also fine. So that's the end of Ironjawz. Turn 4. We still score 4 for these and 1 for these, so it's 5. So Ironjawz go to 20 here. Well, let's still give the Stormcast Eternals to shed some blood here in their 4th turn. Hero phase for the Stormcast Eternals. The Warding Lantern went on the Lord Celestant. The Lord Relictor is going to try to do the Lightning Storm onto my Mob Crusher here.
3.
3 plus. Ah! No. So just some movement here. The Lord Castellan came out of the cemetery, and the Lord Celestant over there jumped across the wall. He's probably trying to intervene here. Shooting phase. The Lord Celestant is going to shoot with his cloak at the Maw Crusher. D6 shots coming out. Can we roll that? Yes, yes, that's the one shot again. Mortal wound on a 4. Yes, that's a mortal wound. The meteor from the Star Drake. How many units? 3 units. Which one?
The boss.
Maw Crusher.
Art Boys.
The Art Boys. Okay. And the Watch Hunter. Okay, Watch Hunter. Yes, these 3 mortal wounds. He's dead. He's dead. So now, on a 4 plus on him. That's nothing. And the Arc Boys. Yes, the 3 mortal wounds on the Arc Boys. For 1, that's this one dead. Hunters are going to shoot at the Arc Boys here.
Hit. Hitting on freeze.
3s. Okay, that's 5 hits. 4s.
1 on freeze.
That's 2 wounds. 4s. Nothing. That's 1 dead. Okay. Okay, Judicators. These Judicators here are going to shoot at these Art Boys. 3s. Prime hits. Three additional hits. That's 3 wounds. -1, 5. Okay, that's 1 wound. These Judicators over there are going to shoot at these Arc Boys here. 4 additional hits. Wounding on 4s.
Freeze.
Oh, on 3s. It's 3s. 3 times 5 ups. 1. This one dead. That's it for shooting. Now we're going into charges. Let's see. This Lord Celestant over there is going to charge. That's a 7. He will probably make it in there. He's in and he's going to kick some orc butt. Combat phase. We're going to start with the Lord Celestant on the Star Drake.
Hitting on freeze.
3s here. All hit.
Wounding on 2.
2s. 3. -1 rend is ignored. So, because of Mystic Shield, still 2 plus. That's 1 wound.
D3.
D3 damage. 3 6s for my daubing of Gork. I still make 1 though, that's 2 wounds down. The Star Drake's Great Claws are going into the Art Boys.
Hitting on freeze.
Okay. 3 hit. And on. 2s.
Wounding on freeze.
And 3s. 2 minus.
1.
Minus 1.
D3 damage.
5s. Make 1, fail 1. 3 damage. Oh, and now let's see if he can eat one of them.
Yes.
Okay, so he just eats up all of these Star Drakes. The Star Drake, all of these Arc Boys, of course. So this unit is gone. Well, maybe some satisfaction for the Hammers of Sigmar here. I picked the remaining Arc Boys, but they really didn't do anything. So No, the hunters are going to swing back at them. Hitting on 3s. Good. Wounding on 4s. Not so good. It's 3 wounds.
No win.
He will yet to live. That's 1 wound. So now I'll take my Maw Crusher. So he's not buffed and he's hitting worse. No, just on a 4. That's nothing. So the Riptooth Fist on a 5, nothing. Mighty Fists. So they only go off on a 3+. No, they already only go on a 4+, so on a 5+ only. Oof, just 1. That's nothing. And D3 hits. It's 1 hit and 1 wound and 1 nothing. It's 1 attack on a 5+, nothing. So he didn't do anything because of his armor. And the Lord Celestant is going to swing at the Archboys. Probably going to kill them off, let's see. Lord Celestant with his sword on 3s. It's pretty bad. Just 2.
As always.
3s. 1.
1
Mine.
wound, red -1.
No? How much damage?
The hammer.
Doesn't. How much damage is that sword?
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay, so there's 1 dead.
Yes.
1 Archboy dead. His hammer.
On 4s.
4s. 2 hits.
2 hits. And 2 wound on 3s.
Minus.
No rent.
No rend. The hammer has no rend. Okay. So 4+.
Oh
Make
man.
them both. So he's not going to kill them. Okay, so we just did the battle shock, but this one still doesn't run away. So we would have turn 5 now, but the Ironjawz, with their 20 victory points, cannot be contested by the STORMCAST Eternals anymore. So Francis will concede now. Might have been interesting to see what happens here. Okay, so that's it. A victory for the Ironjawz. Good game.
Congratulations. It was an easy game for you because of my bad positioning and bad lack of dice, rolling dices.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you made a bad decision in the beginning. How you positioned your start reg should have been on the first 2, but otherwise it went pretty well for the Ironjawz. I guess some things happened that usually do not happen, like the Mighty War on a 6, and yeah, but well, for me it was fun. I hope it was fun for you guys out there too. Thank you for watching our battle report. Please subscribe to the channel to see more Age of Sigmar and also Warhammer 40,000 battle reports, and stay tuned. Thank you, bye bye, see you.